Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to... Why do you always look at me like... Why do you always...
Because you literally look like you're about to bite the microphone.
just go...
Exactly.
So, hello, people of Earth. Hello, people of Earth, and welcome back to... Look at all these peaks in the audio here.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Hello, people of Earth, and welcome back to the Quiffcast. Ryan, we're on season...
Hello.
No, it was a sentence. It
I
wasn't...
thought it was...
No.
Oh. Take two.
No, you can't just do take two, because
We
it's...
can.
No,
Through the magic power of editing.
we're on season 4 of the Quiffcast. Can you believe we've done 3 seasons worth? Actually, we've done 3.5, to be honest, because we did season 0. But this is officially our season 4. Can you believe it? We're on to season 4 of the Quiffcast! Can you believe it?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Is that your stomach going again?
No, that was the chair.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
It's actually... Yeah, it's my back.
Is it?
'cause it's
Your back?
It's here. It's like rubbing against
Right?
the chair.
Okay. Nothing to do with the lasagna.
You'll know if it's my stomach.
Okay. Thank you very much. So
Enjoy.
we're back. We're back in season 4. It's nice. It's nice to have you back. I touched your knee there.
Actually did. I was like, what's going on here?
It's nice to have you back, Ryan.
Just the chair.
You
Just sit forward in this
just
chair.
have to. You just be limit your movements.
Oh.
Yeah, limit your movements in that chair.
Limit your movements.
So I'm not going to say we're back again because I've already said that bit. So I'm going to tell you a story, Ryan.
Okay.
Because for the last few Quiffcasts, you've enlightened me. You've enlightened me on your past trips.
Oh God. Yeah.
So I'm going to enlighten you on probably my... Not as interesting, but has a few stories to tell through it. My trip.
Okay.
My
So
trip.
Do you want me to pretend to be you in this situation?
What do you mean pretend to be me in this situation? I'm telling you a story.
So Ryan, tell me about your trip to where was it?
Well, you could do that. You could do that. But obviously you'd have to...
Are you in narrative mode?
You'd have to...
Okay.
You'd have to question me
Yes.
in the form of like I am Rob.
Yep.
Because it wouldn't make sense if you referred to me as Ryan.
True.
So that's one part that you need to amend.
You pick the format you want, and I'll.
Well,
run
you
with
can. It's a podcast. We can be conversational, and you know when I'm talking to you about your holidays, I'm genuinely I'm asking questions and stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You said you can tell me a story. Do you want me to ask questions?
You can
Or
ask
do you want
questions.
Do you want me to just sit
This
back
is-
and eat some popcorn?
This is a conversational
Just go
situation.
get some
It's a
popcorn.
conversational situation. We don't have popcorn. We have Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, it's close enough,
Sponsored.
right?
It's not. It's not sponsored.
Trademarked.
Anyway, yeah. So go on then.
No, you're the one telling the story, Rob.
Well, why don't you start the story off by asking me
I
a
don't
question?
know what the story. Oh, okay. So I hear you went on a trip recently, Rob.
I did, yes, Ryan.
Where did you go?
I went
How long for?
to a place called Algo. Was that your stomach? Was that your stomach that time? He just thought he'd sneak a little. His stomach just went. It's like that laugh that you try not to laugh video. Anyway, went to Algorfa in Spain. It's a place we go to quite regularly, annually.
Oh.
Ryan, you know this place well.
I do.
Oh, I won't say very well because I think you've only been the once.
Correct.
But what a memorable time.
Indeed.
It was the first... I think we've talked about this in a previous podcast, but me and Ryan, in the year of 2009, went to... it was 2009. It was
10 years ago.
10 years ago. Blinds. It's so weird, isn't it?
Aged so much.
Aged 10 years, in fact. You've aged by 10 years since then.
Yes.
Decade.
Matured.
Mature. Purely mature. So you were there a decade ago. Sort of.
I meant the maturing bit.
Well,
I was
maturing, right.
Physically, yeah.
You were 10 years.
Yeah.
So we returned. We went to the same villa we did last year and the year before that. But a lot of things happened
Can't really itchy
this
back.
year.
Yep.
There was a thunderstorm,
Mm-hmm.
which
I
was
swear there was a thunderstorm.
no, there
Where
was a,
was
there was a very different type of thunderstorm.
Okay.
The one when you were there, it was a lightning and thunderstorm, wasn't it? Did you get
yeah.
that?
I did get that. Did you get that?
Did you get that? Look at the blogs. Reference the blogs. youtube.com/RobCam videos. Blog 32?
Think so.
Or 33. One of them. Anyway, check them out. Anyway,
Sorry.
so there's a thunderstorm. It was crazy because obviously in Spain, I mean, there's quite recently when this is recorded, there's been a lot of floods in Spain in the area that we were to the degree that roads are collapsing. Quite scary.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so crazy how like they're not used to that kind of weather.
No.
It's like us and sun. They're not used to rainy weather, so their roads and stuff aren't prepared for that. And it literally collapsing. You know, businesses, and there's a few businesses that were around there that had to close down. And prime example, when the thunderstorm hit us, it felt like it sounded like giant buckets of rain just being thrown onto the floor, and the electrics couldn't cope, and we were up and down all night just trying to keep it on. I mean, obviously it wasn't too much a problem. Like we turned quite a lot of stuff off, like the aircon and stuff. Obviously that was a bit discomforting, bit warm, but wasn't the main thing. The main thing was the fridge. We didn't want the fridge to be off, or the freezer. Fridge or freezer, if they were off, what the hell? That's gonna ruin all the stuff inside. All them lollies, gone. That's my main concern. So that was an event that happened. What else happened? We did lots of quizzes. We did lots of quizzes. Not quasars. That's another thing. It's
an Ant-Man thing.
Is it?
No. I feel like the fact you said no, like question me, it means no.
Obviously, I was wrong.
What is it from?
Quasars? I don't know.
Quasars.
I think it's just something in Spanish.
Is it a physics thing?
Quasars.
I think it might be a physics thing.
Why don't you just search quasars? I think it's
gonna.
something in Spanish. But
Queso.
I thought it was quasars.
That's cheese. Queso is cheese in Spanish.
Oh, there we go then. That's what I meant then.
I thought you meant...
No need to Google. You're Googling anyway.
Knuckles.
What?
Quasars. Quasars and pulsars.
Oh, and I said quasars. So.
Yes, it's a physics thing.
That was a weird noise.
A quasar is a massive and extremely remote celestial object.
Fantastic.
Smashed it, mate.
Like the planet Earth, where Spain is.
It's learning time.
Yeah. Always educational, these podcasts.
Always. Quasars.
You learn all these different languages and stuff.
I know, right?
So,
and all these different things.
Speaking of learning, we won lots of quizzes. We won. We were there for 3 weeks. We went to the quiz for 3 times. Obviously, it was weekly. We won 3 times. Crazy. We'd never win anything.
What was your team name? More importantly,
the Darlow Palmos.
Nice.
That's what it's called. Because, strangely enough, weirdest thing ever. We go to this place. We go to this cafe diner place in the middle of this Spanish complex. Just in the middle.
The emphasis on Spanish.
I'm doing like a remix of myself. Spanish complex. They serve palmos. Would you believe it? You do. You're nodding your head. That's not the answer.
I've heard the story.
You've heard the story. Obviously. I can't tell you the story front hand because
it's amazing.
But palmos. Do you know what palmos are, people listening? Well, if you don't know, it's amazing. It's something in the northeast, a takeaway delicacy that was actually brought in the country by my godfather's family.
Booyah.
Wouldn't you believe it? Look it up, Wiki. Well,
Should I just like drop a mic and leave as well?
look it up, Wiki. My godfather's called Andrew Harris. Make the connection on the surname. Anyway, gonna get back to this matter. So there was the Sir Palmos at this place.
Yep.
Fantastic. They were lovely. I would recommend it. Silverstone's place.
You know, next time I really want to go and have a Palmo, I will get a ticket to Alicante.
Yeah. And then a taxi to Silverstone's bar
Because
and bistro.
I don't think Just Eat will deliver from there.
I'm not sure.
I'd have to ring.
Let's ring them up.
Gonna have to be like Uber.
Depends if the roads are open because there's been floods.
That's true, yeah.
There's been floods, so
I'll get a boat.
get a boat, yeah,
But
or just parachute in. You've been playing a lot of Apex recently, so I've been playing a lot of PUBG, so
I don't really use parachutes. They're more like Iron Man boosters.
PUBG then,
PUBG.
parachute then.
G-pub. Give me 2 weeks.
Get PUBG.
Oh well.
Anyway,
In 2 weeks' time.
go for it.
I shall.
Good. Palmos. We had Palmos. It was lovely. We won quizzes. We got 20% off our meals. Great.
20%.
Win-win.
That was
20%.
20 euros.
20 euros. 20. We got 20. We got 20 off our thing. So, win-win. Chicken dinner. No, that's PUBG.
That's PUBG.
So,
Is that what that's from?
winner chicken dinner.
I use that all the time. I didn't realise it was from PUBG.
PUBG, yeah.
Oh. I've already been playing PUBG, clearly.
Obviously.
Or
It's
just,
already had an imprint on you.
it has. Now I just need to make that connection.
Yeah, make it
Rain.
official.
Oh.
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 No, we're talking about rain, but now we're stopped.
Now
'Cause
we're official.
It reached like 45 whilst we were there.
45. You're not very good with units, are you?
45 temperature
45.
units.
Oh,
Celsius.
Celsius.
45 Celsius. Jeez. Bit of a problem with the mozzies this year. Not as much as previous years. I had a mozzie bite that gave a reaction on the back of my leg that
I was
looked
about to say butt there.
on the back of my leg that looked like I don't know, what would you call it? Like
Golf ball.
like a coaster's worth. Yeah, maybe a golf ball actually. A golf ball's bruising. It was like a golf ball's bruising. It went purple as well. You know what I mean? But this year it's been not as bad. But I've seen them. You never see mozzie bites. You never see them. You never see them do it.
Mm-hmm.
Saw them. They're called zebra mozzies. Look it up. Zebra mozzie. Because it's stripy. We saw one. We saw one in the car as well. Obviously, that was the wrong place to see one because we were just panicking all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But you could see the little sack. You could see the little blood sack, like because it's like sort of see through. Very interesting, but itchy. But we were all right this year. I think I was kind of, I think I had a layer of mozzie spray on my person at all times. Like that was on my second skin because I didn't want to get bitten because I know how badly I react to them.
Yes.
So, no, thank you.
No.
But yeah, fantastic, lovely. We also went go-karting.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go karting when we? No,
No.
damn it. Well, one day, go and go-karting
Mm-hmm.
in Torrevieja.
Are we dressing up as Mario and Wario?
If you want to, but that'd be a bit warm.
True.
In those climatizations, the Mario wear might not be the way to go.
Okay. You can dress up as Yoshi then. He just wears like those what you call them, dungarees, doesn't he?
Yeah,
There you go.
but I don't look like a dinosaur.
Well, you could paint
I
yourself green and white.
could do.
That could be the Mushroom Man.
It could be the Mushroom Man.
Comes from down your way.
I know. Are you gonna say that? Even though I did know you were gonna say that. Like I saw it, even though there's no connection. I knew where that sentence was going, Ryan.
Okay.
So just point
I like
out
it.
there.
Do you know where else I'm going with this?
Where?
Guess what we had for dinner?
What?
Mushroom mince.
Thank you for that.
You didn't see where I was going, did you?
Well, that was just...
No, you didn't. You didn't see that one coming.
Come on! Get out. No, come back. So, no, shut that door. Shut that door!
The door
Anyway.
is shut.
So, I went go-karting. 2 times. No. 2 times. Correct myself. We were... Every year we go to this place, and me and my dad are like always trying to beat our times. And I'm getting better. Like, I beat my dad's times, like, often now. So
Okay.
I'm like, I'm getting the hang of this. They changed the track, so I had to learn the track again. Nightmare. But I still won. I didn't win the first one because there was a lot of slow pokes on the track. Sunday drivers on a Thursday. So it was kind of not what I wanted. They were in the more powerful go-karts as well. What the hell? They were on the more powerful go-karts. And they were just like, we were going around the corner, just like, why?
Alright, big shot.
It slowed me down. I couldn't go around the corners as fast as I wanted to because they were just like, yeah. They spun off as well. If I don't know how they spun off, like.
Because it was too powerful, clearly.
Obviously. I didn't know how to use them. Why have something that big if you don't know how to use it? You can quote me on that. Right. Soundboard that. So.
Oh no.
So, anyway, that week wasn't a problem. I won. Fine. Lovely times. Happy. The next week. You don't know this, do you? Story you had not heard.
Why did you go like, oh, you have not known this, young one? And then you just go, heard.
Heard. Story you not heard.
Sorry.
So, second week. Charlotte came with us this week because she did. There's not really... Oh, no. I think I think it was Charlotte and Mum came the first week, so they were all there with us, and then it was just Charlotte that came with us the second week. So she was just chilling. She went a bit of shopping first, and then came back and seen us.
You know what I'm saying?
I was doing really good, but then Erik came along.
This
So-
makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. He who read the title in question to the podcast. Like I'm sure many of you viewers, listeners, viewers of the title, listeners of the podcast.
But they didn't know what this was about.
No. But now they will.
But they don't
And
have.
so
They
will
don't
you.
have to talk about
You
it.
don't know why. Who's Erik?
Yeah,
Ryan,
exactly.
do you know who Erik is?
No.
Listen to me. So there's this guy called Erik. I think he was in a. No, he wasn't. I think he was in a normal. No, he's in the same class as me. I think class go-kart.
Elite.
He was a big man. He was a big man with a beard. Right? And he was stupid and an idiot. Was this Erik? I think he was Swedish.
Did he take you out?
He took me out. Not for a meal. Not for a drink. But for pain. Don't laugh at that. That's not a thing to be laughing at. So, there was a big turn.
Events?
As you do, well, it was. There's a lot of correlations here. There was a big turn straight after the straight. See? Where the start line was and the finish line. Obviously, the track. A big turn, big corner. And he, idiot, obviously went too high on this corner and span off. Now, I was doing the straight behind him on the track. He span off to the degree of 180.
Mm-hmm.
So he was facing the wrong way. In retrospective, he was facing the direction of where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So he saw me. He knew I was coming around the corner. Now, I was coming around the corner. He was on that corner. A little bit to the edge. There was enough room for me to get past. Now, normal said person would let me go past, do the corner, safely drive round and continue. But did he? Nay. No, he decided, I'm going round the corner. He crashed into me, and I didn't have enough room to, obviously, he left it. He was just going for it. He didn't think, did Erik. And he crashed into me with so much impact that my engine stopped working. So I crashed into the side, and nothing was happening. Like I put my foot on the accelerator pedal, and nothing was happening. Really hurt my back to the degree that it still hurts a little bit today. So that was like, what, 3 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
And I was annoyed, obviously. And Charlotte was even more annoyed. Fingers were raised from her. Even more so that when Erik was going around the corner, he was raising his fist in excitement and, what would you call it? Success that he got someone off and crashed them. Erik the Peen. I can't say dick because that's not.
You just did.
What? Erik the Dick. So. I can't say dick because we need to censor that.
But you just
what?
said it.
I'll say peen instead.
You just said.
What?
You said the D word like 3 times.
Yeah, but Erik is a dick, so.
Sorry, Ash.
Anyway. He was victorious over the fact that he knocked someone off. I was infuriated. The monitor guy, the guy who looks after the track and whatnot and sees to people who crash and whatnot, safety. He drove around on the cart. He got me out. I jumped into his cart and I went on. And so instead of just me beating his time once, I beat his time twice in 2 different carts. So I beat Erik twice rather than just the once. So I think he knew in his face, he thought, that guy's winning, I'm going to crash into him. No. Because what you did, Erik, is you made me beat you twice instead you did once. So, damn you, Erik. Damn you. To hell. Yeah. That's what happened.
That's my story.
That's my story. I'm sticking with it. Funny. I think he was Swedish. Anyway, so that's my story. There's lots of other stuff. I enjoyed Spain. apart from apart from the mozzies, apart from the torrential rains, apart from the go-kart situation, apart from Erik, I enjoyed Spain.
I was gonna say, I feel like you've listed all the things that may.
I love the food. That's my favourite.
You've got 3 minutes to talk about whatever was
Wok.
good. Well, 4 minutes because
The wok buffets are awesome. I've said this before.
mm-hmm.
The Sunday market garlic potatoes and the paella, amazing. Nice Indian. I always choose I always choose that one that's too hot for me, and I never learn. Indian was nice. I already said that. Italian. They both have eyes. And yeah, lots of foods. Lots of foods were great. Food was nice. Company was amazing. Played lots of games. Lots of swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Made friends with lots of ants. Actually, that was quite fun.
Almost became Ant-Man.
I felt the inner Ant-Man in me. I was communicating with him. Charlotte was like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, "I aren't mine," and she walked away. Obviously. But yeah, generally, good trip.
Good.
Got the scars to prove it. It's not scars. I'm just hurt inside.
Well, you won't forget it in a
Dignity.
hurry.
Dignity and back. But anyway.
To dignity and back.
To dignity and back. Erik.
Beyond. To dignity and beyond.
No, that defeats the objective. Dignity and back. Because my dignity is hurt, and so is my back.
Your dignities.
What are you saying to me?
Your dignities.
I didn't say that.
I thought you said that.
No.
Oh. I was like, what's a dignity?
Dignity. I'm dignity. Anyway. This episode of the Quiffcast was sponsored by Quiffcore Go-Karts.
Oh, I thought it was going to be like chronic back treatment.
No. Quiffcore doesn't offers that services.
Eric's face on a cushion. So it
Punch
provides
bag.
you... I was thinking more of a cushion so you can sit on him and it'll still provide you comfort.
No, Eric didn't provide me comfort.
But that's my point, is it would provide you comfort. Because it's a cushion.
No.
Oh.
Quiffcore Go-Karting. Available. Just off Darlow.
Crookway.
Quiffcore Darlow. Quiffcore Go-Kart
What's the track?
Darlow. It's a circle. No, it's actually the Quiff logo. It's actually the Quiff logo. Really harsh corners.
I was going to say, Jesus.
Really harsh corners. So, but there's a lovely curve. There's a lovely.
Is there a lake in the middle?
Yeah.
So you could have ended up actually having a soft landing.
Yeah.
Gone for a swim after.
There's
You like
also
swimming,
there's also big cushions on the sides
Eric's face on them.
with Eric's face on them.
But then that implores you to crash into it, right?
Yeah. Don't. Dangerous.
Let that be a lesson to you,
Erik.
listeners.
And Erik. So like, people, if you know an Erik, punch him. And if you've got a beard,
With zero prejudice, just punch him.
Just punch him. I'm sorry, but that's what I mean, we don't promote violence on the Quiffcast,
All
but
the prejudice.
unless it's an Erik with a K, just punch him and say, "Hey, don't you
Crash
hurt
into
Rob's
me.
back?" And eventually we'll get to the right Erik, I think. And there can't be that many Eriks with a K. No?
Don't know. You have
well.
to punch a few of them to find out.
Thank you very much for listening to this Quiffcast. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of Season 4. If you've enjoyed this and you're new to the Quiffcast, follow us on follow us on whatever platform you are listening to us on, and also join the Discord, because we have a Discord, and that's great. We also stream on twitch.tv/RobCamVideos. All the plugs for the first episode of Season 4.
Jesus.
Oh
wow,
my
that's a
God.
spike.
Such a spike. But it's a nice spike.
If there's such a thing.
Yeah. Follow us on all the social medias. We like to hear your feedback on what the Quiffcast is to you. And also, if you want to hear us talk about anything in the Quiffcast, we might do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Next episode with me and Ryan might very well be the 75th episode of the Quiffcast.
Oofed.
So we might do something special. We might forget.
We might do
Let's
75
find-
things
We might do 75 things.
in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
We can do it.
we might do. We'll
So
see.
A bingo card.
Bingo. Play bingo. That might not work on
Might
podcast,
not
but
work,
oh well. Bye now.
Bye.